Another album, another revelation. Welcome to the unboxing of Somewhere Far Beyond, a 32 years old beauty which we dared to re-record, and this here is the result. As you can see, this time we didn't take it too far. There's only 3 outputs on vinyl, one in Corso, one in marble and one in black. And there is a regular CD version, and there's also a limited edition which contains a few live recordings and a few live filmings. And yeah, you will find certainly your version, and what I can say is they all sound great and they look great. I do the impossible. I'm going to feature the CD and the limited edition next. The limited edition contains a Blu-ray with live filming of the Hellfest festival and the Rock Hard show. And apart from the studio recording, there's also a live recording mastered and mixed in a very professional way. So the die-hard Blind Guardian fan probably goes for this one because it has a lot of quantity and a lot of quality. I'm going to show you. So here it goes. The jewel case version goes away for a second. We deal with the limited edition, including the Blu-ray. It's thick, this much I can say. If I open it, or when I open it, you will see there's a lot of content. It contains 3 CDs, or let's say 2 CDs and 1 Blu-ray. And it has a lot of nice artwork in there and a lot of nice additional information about lyrics and stuff like this. When you open it, you see a very nice artwork in here. This one's done by Andrea Christen, and it contains a nice dragon situation dealing with the universe of Somewhere Far Beyond and the chaos containing in the lyrics and in the world of Somewhere Far Beyond. We have a quite massive booklet that features again Andreas Marschall's iconic artworks for the album, front and back. And yeah, it gives information about the songs with additional artworks. We see great stuff for Time What Is Time, a very nice one for Journey Through the Dark, the ferryman carrying the bard with 1,000 faces. We have Black Chamber, a wild performing cellist being observed by the Crow. We have Theater of Pain, Time for the Chaos on This Planet, nicely featured here. And we have a hell-raising tree bard witnessing all the tragedy going on planet Earth. We go further with a song called The Quest for Tanelorn. This one is, I would guess, Jerry R. Cornell. The die-hard Michael Moorcock fans will give me pardon if that was not exactly correct, but yeah, I think it is about the Eternal Champion and the Eternal Companion. This one is the Eternal Companion. Next one, Ashes to Ashes. This is Father Death conducting the dying, and the dying are in praise for Father Death, some of them at least, because they've been waiting for too long. That's what the song is about. It's about the passing of my father, so it's a very personal one. We continue with the most important Blind Guardian song up to date. I hope there will be a song even bigger than this one, if that is possible. This is the mystical old bard conducting this particular song. We continue with the next page, and that is obviously the second part of the bard song, The Hobbit, featuring a resting minstrel, just reflecting his music into the bulbs of the trees, and you see fine single elements of The Hobbit in here. It's a great story and it's nicely reflected in here. We continue with The Piper's Calling. There are no words in that one, so feel free to come up with lyrics for The Piper's Calling. The final song on the album, as you all know, is Somewhere Far Beyond, featuring with Stephen King's Dark Tower, and that is reported by a navigating bard who is part of the story in a way of an observer. So he's not actually playing a role in the story, but witnessing everything. This is different in comparison to the vinyl version. We have a bit more space in the booklet, and we've used that wisely. This one is a bio about Somewhere Far Beyond and the time the album was recorded and produced in. It's done by Marco and Davide, and they are working on a long-term project to come up with a book about Blind Guardian one fine day. In the meanwhile, they used the opportunity to help us out whenever there's a need for a biography or something like this. And it contains some very nice information. Mark has gathered the stuff over the years, and also the other two guys. But yeah, it's reflected nicely in here. And you may find out something you may not have known so far, or as you may have forgotten. Then at the very end we have credits, and credits are kept rare in this one because this is a 32 years old album. We did the re-recording, we did it in a very nice way, I think, and you should check it out. Yeah, whatever I tell you, don't worry about it. What is important is what is on these 3 items. There is a CD featuring the studio version of Somewhere Far Beyond, the one we have recorded in 2022. And yeah, it's featuring the songs in a nice way. It has been produced by Charlie Bauerfeind, conducted by Charlie Bauerfeind and Tommy Geiger, and obviously the band itself. We had different visions. They all came together here. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's mixed by Joost van den Broek, who also did the God Machine, and the mastering has been done by Jacco Vittalede. All the mastering has been done by Jacco Vittalede, and I personally think it really sounds modern and aggressive, and it gives you a nice trip. The second one, that is also a CD, and that contains the live recording of all the songs. And most of it were recorded during our first appearance, our first live appearance, which was the Rock Hard Festival in 2022. With the exception of Black Chamber, that has been taken from the Hellfest festival, which we performed a few days or weeks later. Mixed by Charlie Bauerfeind, as said, mastered also by Jacco. And I think it delivers the pure energy and aggression which we already had in that very pure early phase of this touring. We were a bit nervous, you can figure that out. It makes it vivid, I feel. We certainly were more stable in the later performances, but this one contains the raw energy of this particular album, and therefore we felt it is a very nice legacy, and we kept it as we performed it. The last one is the Blu-ray. We're really happy about it. It was filmed during the Rock Hard Festival and during Hellfest. We featured both shows, so you get an idea how we progressed. I think Hellfest was like 3 weeks later. The Blu-ray was conducted and produced by Dirk Behlau. And yeah, the music speaks for itself, so you have the full overload of Somewhere Far Beyond if you listen straight through it. This one is the jewel case version of Somewhere Far Beyond. It only contains the studio recording, but it's, I think, value for money. It contains the great music, and it contains all the information you need. There is a nice booklet. That is the same booklet we're having with the limited edition with Blu-ray, so you get a lot of extra information, and yeah, I'm just showing you what is in there. It looks great, and nowadays I'm a big fan of CDs, especially the jewel case versions. You know where to put them, that's the easiest way, and yeah, it contains all the essential music in a very nice way. I think we did a great job. Everyone involved did a great job. You will not regret listening to this one. Lots of talking, lots of showing. For whatever version you decide to go for, you will be pleased, I'm sure about that. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. See you next time. I'm Hansi, the vocalist of Blind Guardian and a great salesman.